So Joshua 15 outlines the inheritance of the tribe of Judah, the largest and most detailed land allotment in all of Israel. This tribe would later become central in Israel's story. It's the tribe of David and Jesus. The first part of this chapter covers the Judah's borders, which encompasses verses 1 to 12. The chapter starts by mapping out Judah's territory, stretching south to the border of Edom, west to the Mediterranean Sea, east to the Dead Sea, north near Jerusalem. Judah's land was vast and included mountains, valleys, wilderness, and cities. The second part of this chapter covers Caleb's portion, which encompasses verses 13 to 19. Even though he's part of Judah, Caleb gets a special mention again. He receives Hebron as promised, drives out the Anakim giants from there, also takes Debir, another city. Then something notable happens. Caleb offers his daughter Aksa in marriage to whoever conquers Kiriath Sefer, Othniel, Caleb's nephew, okay? Othniel, which is Caleb's nephew, accepts the challenge and wins. He later becomes a judge of Israel. Aksa, bold like her father, asks for land with springs of water, and Caleb gives her both upper and lower springs, okay? So this mini story highlights a family of faith, courage, and generosity. The third part of this chapter covers the cities of Judah, which encompasses verses 20 to 6:3. The chapter ends with a long list of cities Judah inherited, organized by geography. Okay, Negev, which is on south, lowlands, which is Shephelah, hill country, wilderness areas. Okay, and each list show the breadth, the breadth and diversity of Judah inheritance. But one verse stands out. Judah could not dislodge the Jebusites, and to this day they live there with the people of Judah. This shows partial obedience, a thing that will have consequences later. Okay, we're going to dive in the next chapters. Key lessons from Joshua 15. The first is God assigns inheritance with purpose. Judah received much because of its future whole, from David to Jesus. Second lesson, Caleb's faith continues to inspire. He fights giants, raises bold children, and gives generously. Third lesson, both women matter in God's plan. Akasa wasn't shy. She asked and she received. Fourth lesson, incomplete obedience leaves future problems. The Jebusites in Jerusalem stayed. They wouldn't be removed until David's reign. And fifth lesson, faith involves claiming and occupying. The land was theirs by promise, but they still had to take possession, okay? So Joshua 15 is more than a land deed. It's a picture of how God rewards faith, builds legacies, and prepares for the future. Judah's territory would later include Bethlehem, Jerusalem, and the heart of Israel's spiritual life, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.